about you guys, but when I was a kid, I used to race toy cars like there was no tomorrow. Not sure why that's what I wanted to do, with the apocalypse apparently just hours away, but it is. I wanted to race toy cars. I made tracks on the floor. I put ramps over the fish tank. Sometimes they went down the steps. That's when things got nuts. I mean, if there's no tomorrow, why not? Let's get nuts. Super Toy Cars doesn't get as nuts. Maybe it's those childhood memories. Maybe it's the giant 8 balls, which are basically what I based all my relationships on in high school. I don't know, maybe it's just the concept. I like the idea of a toy car racing game. I like the idea of a bad toy car racing game less, though. And just looking at Super Toy Cars, it's easy to see which one this is. No magic 8 balls required for that one. Super Toy Cars is a kart racer very similar to games like Mario Kart. Ergo, Super Toy Cars is also a kart racer with horrendous timing. I can't imagine there's a single Wii U owner who wants to play a kart racer who isn't playing Mario Kart. I mean, that's like going to Arizona and digging a hole, expecting a crowd to show up. It's kind of tough to out-hole the Grand Canyon. Anyway, timing aside, how is it? Well, see, the Grand Canyon's a really big hole. So, if you know Mario Kart, you'll be pretty comfortable with the situation here. You pick a car, you pick a cup, and you hit the track. You can use items against your opponents, including the aforementioned 8 balls, and you try to win races. Doing so unlocks a bunch of crap. Like, a bunch of crap. Every race, it seems like you're unlocking a new car or a new paint job. That's probably the coolest thing about Super Toy Cars. There's a lot of cars to unlock, with a lot of cool paint jobs and upgrades. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to drive in this game. There's just not many places to drive in this game. I mean, I played through the first cup, and it was cool. You know, instead of just races, the cups are actually a combination of different events. So you have time trials, and you have elimination runs, and that's kind of cool. It shakes things up, which I like. But then I noticed that the scenery wasn't changing that much. The events were starting to have a little deja vu. Then I got to the second cup. It wasn't just the scenery repeating, it was actual tracks. 2 cups in, we're repeating tracks. And racing's a lot less fun when you're racing on, like, repeated tracks. Now, there are different tracks through the settings, but still, there are 4 settings for the tracks. And on the one hand, I get it. You know, it's an $8 download. You can't expect 32 tracks or anything like that. That's not fair. But I will say, if you only have 4 settings, don't expose the fact by having more than 4 events per cup. Because then, in every cup, you're racing on the same tracks multiple times. And that makes the whole thing very evident and very repetitive. I mean, I'm not saying you have to lie, but it's not a lie if you believe it. But then again, even if it had more tracks, this still wouldn't be a very impressive racer. I mean, the gameplay is really weak. You slide all over the place, you stick into the walls. I mean, the physics go out of their way to make this a nightmarish ordeal. And I don't want to say they succeed, but they come way closer to that than failure. This game just doesn't play very well. Although in this case, it could be the driver. Freaking hippies. So, the gameplay's rough, there aren't many tracks, the presentation's spotty too. Some of the cars look good, but in general, it's not a great looking game. And the music kind of sucks. But the thing is, there's one redeeming quality to this game, and that's the track editor. Super Toy Cars actually has a pretty decent track editor. And it's cool, you use the GamePad to design the course. You drag and drop the obstacles you want, you can test them out. Seriously, it's way better than I expected. Only problem is, there's no way to share those creations, so they just kind of sit there on your system. But that's when the game's at its best. 4 players on a track you created. That can be fun. Look, chances are, if you have a Wii U, you're playing hella Mario Kart right now, and you should be. That game's awesome. But if you need a break, and if you find yourself getting nostalgic about the racetracks you made as a kid, there's some value here too. Of course, you'll have to deal with some pretty rough gameplay to get to it. Maybe just stick with Mario Kart. It's Super Toy Cars for the Nintendo Wii U.